Thank you very much for giving us this opportunity. I'm Sarah Burrows and I'm here to represent Children Heard and Seen, a charity that supports children who have a parent in prison in their own communities.
Hi, I'm Kaylee Kimber and I'm supported by Children Heard and Seen.
We want to prevent intergenerational crime. 65% of boys with a parent in prison go on to offend. We want to break the cycle. We provide a wide range of support and ensure all voices are heard. These two voices are representative of so many who have joined our service for support.
I was asleep in my bed one night when 8 police officers burst into my dad's house. I was absolutely terrified.
I'm really sad when the policeman came. I loved him and and when he had to go to work, I loved him and he really needed to, so I left him to do it.
These two children are very representative of children who enter our service of support, that they have often witnessed very traumatic arrests. The last little one saw a lot of his toys being destroyed. Key figures. 312,000 children are separated from a parent through imprisonment every year, but sadly this is only an estimate because these children are unknown, they're forgotten and they're invisible. There is no government or statutory database from any organisation to capture who these children are. We know how many Labradors were registered last year, yet as a country we do not know how many children have a parent in prison. A parent could have gone to court this morning not expecting a custodial sentence and made no provision for their child to be looked after. That child could be at home alone right now and no one would know. Our work. As well as being really important that we give children a voice, we provide a variety of tailored interventions. One-to-one support is offered with a skilled and specialised worker who provides a safe space for children to talk through their feelings. We provide volunteer mentors who commit for 6 months to a year, and they're a neutral person outside the family home. We also provide support for parents and grandparents looking after their children and their grandchildren. Peer support is an opportunity for children to come together and reduce the feelings that the children experience of secrecy, silence, shame and stigma. 73% haven't told anyone outside the family home at the point of joining our support that they have a parent in prison.
When I was little, both my parents went to prison and unfortunately we lost all contact with my father and my mother brought me up. I went on to offend and ended up in prison myself, and just 5 years ago my children's father went to prison. We felt isolated, stuck at home, I had no confidence. The kids' attendance and behaviour started to become an issue at school and we were referred to social services, who then referred us to Children Heard and Seen. We now know that we're not alone. 3 years ago, I was a different person. I had no confidence and it felt like his criminal actions were my fault and we was feeling shame and stigma. Now I feel much more confident. I've done a year at college. I'm going to university. The children are flourishing at school, making new friends, and attendance is so much better as I feel I can face the world now. Groups for the both of us that Children Heard and Seen provide have really helped. Mentoring, fun days, and just being and knowing that there's other people in the same position as us makes us feel so much more better. Without Children Heard and Seen, I think we would be stuck in the same vicious cycle of parental imprisonment, and I believe that the kids would probably go on to offend themselves.
Our plan. We're seeking to fund a specialised project worker to offer direct support to families focusing on children with a mother in prison. We want to understand better the impact of maternal imprisonment and build an evidence base to advocate for key policy change. We have given evidence at the last 3 Human Rights Select Committee on maternal imprisonment, And at the last one, when we were looking at the impact of restrictions, we were the only witness. Think what more insight we could be offering with providing specific targeted support for children with a mother in prison. There is so little out there around the effects of maternal imprisonment, and this would allow us to devise a strong model of support that could be replicated. It could be groundbreaking, innovative project.
When I went to prison, my firstborn daughter was taken into care and she was adopted out of the family. If there was support like children hadn't seen back then, and I think our lives would have been different.
Why us? We have a really strong record of delivery, and we provide varying support for over 500 children since our inception in 2014. 65% of boys with parent go on to offend is a statistic, but over the 500 plus children we've supported, only 2 have gone on to commit an offence. That is 0.4%. That is a stark statistic of the difference we're making, but also the impact that some families report is that our support for them is life-changing. What we hope to achieve is that we believe that this work would be groundbreaking. By understanding the issues, we can create real social change. It would enable children with a mother in prison to have their voices heard. Our work is unique, and as such, we don't fit into most funding streams. Your support is so welcome and much appreciated. Not only will it allow us to support even more children by employing a skilled practitioner, but we will use our learnings from this work to provide the difference we can make and generate further investment into this vital area. Thank you very much for listening to us.